When anyone asks of the best views in the world, the first place they should think of is at the literal top of the world. People climb mountains for the rare chance to enjoy bird's-eye views of the world below, looking down into the valleys, over clouds, and across great expanses of land. This breathtaking view is rewarding. After all, that varied emotion are experienced physically and mentally by a mountaineer. So those who aren't ready to scale the mountains for the aerial view, here are the top 10 most beautiful aerial view summits. Number 10. The Matterhorn, Switzerland. Matterhorn, one of the best-known mountains in the Alps, with an altitude of almost 14,692 feet, spans its border between Switzerland and Italy. The Matterhorn holds the title of being one of the most difficult mountains to conquer, but its difficulty is rewarded with an amazing view from the peak. Number 9. Mount Fuji, Japan. The global symbol of Japan, covered with snow in the winters, visible as a perfect cone towering over 1,200 meters, offers a breathtaking view to the human eyes. The mountains, which has been considered sacred for centuries by Japan and visited by pilgrims over years, has now stolen the eyes of the hikers and mountaineers. The Fuji provides a painting-perfect view. Number 8. Huayna, Picchu, Peru. All the scenic pictures of Machu Picchu that we've seen have been taken from the summit of Huayna Picchu. From the summit you can view the original Inca buildings and epic panoramic views. But to get to the peak, it's not an easy climb. Well, the way to the summit is also called the Stairs of Death, as its way is steep and narrow. Number 7. Denali, Alaska, USA. One of the best things about visiting Alaska is catching sight of Denali, the Great One, known for being the highest peak in North America, along with the shimmering sight, giving out postcard-perfect sights. Number 6. Mount Olympus, Thessaloniki, Greece, also known as Mountain of God. Why? Because of its height and beauty. Mount Olympus is actually a range of 52 mountains, with the highest being Metikas at 9,570 feet. Its height and beauty led to Olympus being seen as the home of Greek gods and mythology. The mountain is so beautiful at the time of sunset. Number 5. Mount Everest. Mount Everest, the main peak of the Himalayas, is considered the highest point on Earth at 8,848.86 meters above sea level. Well, nothing tops the feeling of being on the top of the world, offering the best view from nature, and that's why Mount Everest will always have a place in the hearts of many mountaineers and adventurers. Number 4. Kirkjufell, Iceland. Though its height is only 1,520 feet, it promised to give a memorable view than its conical structure. Seeing it under the dancing northern lights is an unforgettable image and picture-worthy. Kirkjufell means Church Mountain, a nod to the spire-like appearance of the peak. It stands near several pretty beaches and the beautiful Kirkjufell Foss waterfall. Number 3. Vinicunca, Peru. Peru's pink and yellow-streaked Vinicunca, or Rainbow Mountain, seems to belong on another planet, but it's part of the Peruvian Andes, right here on Earth. Its unique structure and color combination make it uniquely different and prettier than the rest of the mountains. Vinicunca's summit is reached by a challenging 6-day trek. Parts of the trek will be more than 4,800 meters above sea level, and the altitude can be a real challenge, but in the end, you'll be rewarded with amazing views. It's worth it, though, for the otherworldly views and the route's relative quietness when compared with the tourist-choked Inca Trail to Machu Picchu. Trail conditions are at their best and driest through Peru's winter months at April through November. Number 2. Aoraki, Mount Cook, New Zealand. New Zealand is renowned for its stunning scenery and tourist places, and heading to its highest mountain doesn't disappoint either. This iconic beauty in the Southern Alps rises to more than 3,700 meters. The name Mount Cook was given to the peak by European settlers, but native peoples had always known it as Aoraki, after a young figure of Maori legend. Now it goes by both names. Number 1. Cradle Mountain, Tasmania, Australia. At 1,545 meters, this is not the tallest mountain in Australia, but what it lacks in size, it more than makes up with its beauty. Cradle Mountain is synonymous with nature, wilderness, and all things pristine. The summit provides the view of a sapphire Dove Lake and the beauty of Cradle Mountain. The snow freckle during winter rises its beauty. So let us know about more beautiful summits in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.